I believe God can't make mistakes.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
So the Bible should have no mistakes in it.
Yes.
Do you agree with that?
I agree.
And if there were mistakes in the Bible, would you have a problem with that?
I'll definitely question myself.
Let me show you one, okay? Just so you can see. And this is clear cut, okay? So this is 2 Kings, okay? He's talking about Isaiah, okay? This 2 Kings 8:26. He was 22 years old when Isaiah began to reign, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Athaliah, the daughter of Omri. How old was he? 22. Yeah?
22, yeah.
And who are we talking about?
Isaiah.
Okay? Now, if the same Isaiah in Second Chronicles was 42 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned a year in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Athaliah, daughter of Omri. If you can address this one point for me. So, why is God making a mistake here?
What mistake?
How old is Isaiah when he began to reign? Was he 22 or 42?
22 years old, right?
He's 22 or 42, which one is it?
But how is that a mistake though? I don't get it. Like, how is that?
How old are you?
21.
Okay, are you 21 or 41?
21.
21. You can't be both.
Yeah.
So why is Isaiah got two ages here?
I have no idea.
I believe.
Okay.
At what age is David becoming king? At the age of 15 or 30? David was the role model of the kingship of Israel for the rest of the future kings of Israel and Judah. The biblical narrative of David's journey from a shepherd boy to the king of Israel is a captivating tale filled with significant events, anointings, challenges, and a profound display of faith and patience. This journey, chronicled in various books of the Bible, unfolds with David's anointing as a young shepherd, his rise to prominence, and the eventual fulfillment of God's promise as he becomes the king of Israel. 1. David's anointing as a shepherd. In the book of 1 Samuel 16, the prophet Samuel receives divine guidance to anoint the future king among the sons of Jesse. David, the youngest son, and a shepherd, is chosen for this sacred task, while the exact age of David at the time of his anointing is not explicitly mentioned. Both Christian and Jewish scholars generally agree that he was about 15 years old. This anointing serves as a pivotal moment, setting the stage for David's extraordinary journey. 2. David's early years and rise to prominence. Following his anointing, David becomes renowned for his dual talents, musical and military skills. Entering the service of King Saul, he gains recognition for his bravery in the well-known victory over the giant Goliath. However, success is accompanied by challenges as Saul's jealousy forces David into a life on the run, leading a group of loyal followers in the wilderness. This period becomes a crucial training ground for the future king. 3. David's anointing as king over Judah. After the death of Saul, David is anointed as king over the tribe of Judah, marking the official commencement of his reign, 2 Samuel 2:4. Although limited to Judah initially, this anointing represents a significant step toward the fulfillment of God's promise to make David the ruler over all Israel. 4. David becomes king over all Israel. The pinnacle of David's journey is reached when, at the age of 30, he is anointed as the king over all of Israel, 2 Samuel 5:4. This explicit mention in the Bible provides a specific chronological anchor to this monumental event. David's reign is characterized by military triumphs, the establishment of Jerusalem as the capital, and the bringing of the Ark of the Covenant to the city. 5. The patient wait for kingship. David's journey is marked by a remarkable period of waiting. Anointed as the future king at a young age, he could have seized the throne prematurely, yet he chose patience. The Bible, in 2 Samuel 5:4-5, notes that David was anointed at 15 but waited 15 more years to become the king of Israel. This waiting period becomes a crucial time of preparation, where David learns invaluable lessons about kingship, justice, equity, and righteousness. 6. Duration of David's reign. The Bible records that David reigned for a total of 40 years, as mentioned in 2 Samuel 5:4. This period, marked by triumphs and challenges, includes events such as the Bathsheba incident and the rebellion of his son Absalom. Despite the trials, David's reign stands as a testament to his enduring faith and reliance on God. In summary, David's journey from a shepherd boy to the king of Israel is a narrative rich in lessons and inspiration. The explicit mention of David being 30 years old when he began to reign provides a chronological anchor for this pivotal transition in biblical history. Moreover, the biblical account emphasizes God's sovereign choice and anointing of David as the shepherd king destined to lead Israel. David's life serves as a role model for future kings, showcasing the importance of faith, patience, and unwavering trust in God's promises. Based on the information from these texts about David, one can say correctly that David became king at the age of 15 years old, and similarly, some else can say that David became king and ruler at the age of 30 years old. It is not contradictory, but it deals with chronological journeys. Let us consider the reign of King Ahaziah. Look at this verse. 2 Kings 8:26 says, 22 years old was Ahaziah when he began to reign, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem. Again we read in 2 Chronicles 22:2, 42 years old was Ahaziah when he began to reign, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem. So how do we resolve this issue? Look back at David's anointing and kingship process. Similarly, we can say Ahaziah was anointed king and started training to be the future leader of Judah when was 22 years old. Then at the age of 42, he took over the leadership from his father. Let me ask some questions. What helps us to understand this topic is found in the Bible. In the book of 2 Kings, we read that King Ahaziah reigned when 22 years old and doesn't give any further explanation. However, when we read the book of Chronicles, we have more information. The Arabians killed his father. He began to reign. Read verses 1 and 2.